All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Ndewo, my people, una solachi, una don't wake up. I say, make chukwu okike protect and guide you wherever you are. People waiting for abroad, diaspora, people waiting for home. I say protection, it go be una portion, una no go suffer loss at all, my people. I say Nangonye Jieko Nyakwarekwani and Igbo Ekere Munu. I know say every Igbo person understand that thing because I know they translate them for English because if China man speak in the talk China, now you will be English man or Igbo man, Hausa man, Yoruba man, Ethiopian man, Russian man will be finding your translator to be able to translate what the Chinese man is saying, and still he is still doing business and succeeding in his business. Ndị wekenela munu ya nya dịrịkwara gị mma dịrịkwara m mma a sị emenyelụ nwa ogwugwu emenyelụ nwa anọsi ike emenyelụ nwanda nwanne nọ n'ụyọ ife wee na-aga welewele. Oh, Conady, let's go down to the full detail of the information of the day. I shall go to bring them for you one by one. And the banyes no yanorokowa or Fulukife. As the information they drop for my table, I go to bring them for you one by one. First of all, let's go to the totality of what is happening today. Let me just show you some things so that go on and get informed. For the first one, this one they come from Leadership News. They say 6 directors, 22 workers fired as Anambra government orders to refund 4 years illegal salaries. This one is coming from Anambra State government. They are asking refund for a 4 years illegal salaries that was paid to some workers. From Punch newspaper, it says nursing mother stranded in hospital alleges husband diverted medical funds. This one said they don't divert the husband don't divert medical funds. The husband just diverted the medical funds that we are allocated for this lady's recovery. What kind of husband is that? Well, I don't want to dabble into relationship matters. But husband we go carry money divert, seeing wife we say dey for hospital, and that person could be a little bit insane if I should put it that way. From Guardian Nigeria, it says Lagos demolition group seeks accountability, human rights protection. The demolition of building in Lagos, the court, human rights protection is seeking accountability to make sure that what the government claims their demolition is not for the interest of the people who are inside that government. You know that when we were in school, government is defined into places. Government for the government as a means or as a group of people that provide things that the citizens need, if I should define it that way in a common man's understanding. The other type of government are the people who are the ones pioneering this government. You talk about the governors and the rest of them and the rest of them and the blah blah blahs. They are also the government. So sometimes these people do things for their own personal interest. These people do things for their own personal interest. Sometimes, I said sometimes, but in more developed countries, things are far more better. But back here in Nigeria, my brother, nothing for you. Meanwhile, another thing says on timeofindia.com is talking about 10 benefits of working for 10 minutes after every meal. You walk for 10 minutes after every meal. I think that is very important in order not to be obese. As they go for Punch newspaper again, Tinubu okays payment of 3.3 trillion power sector debt. Tinubu has okayed payment of 3.3 trillion naira power sector debt. I think if you look at it, sometimes it looks as if the country is a country that revolves around debt. There are a lot of debt that have not been paid in this nation. And it looks as if the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually focusing on offsetting debts, looking at the expenditures and the income. Well, that is a good move for him. If Nigeria will be able to achieve steady power light, if the nation achieves a steady power light, I think that's the best. If the people can just have a steady power light and good roads, railways, I think this country will become a better place. That's just the little things that the government need to do for the people, and you see that this country will by itself start developing. E don shele as DSTV Go TV subscription FCCPC keeps on multi-choice price hike. As it is now, the multi-choice we know here in Empire Africa that a lot of people use, DSTV, Go TV, and the rest of them, there has been a hike in price. DSTV Compact moved from a lower price, got to 12,600, and now it is moving from 12,600 to 15,000 something. Those small dots that are being added behind, I wonder what they are for. It don't share for the obodo. So make we go look into these matters small. For Tribune Online, they say don't hide under ongoing crisis to hurt Rivers people. Fubara wants local government chairman. Fubara has set up local government chairman in what did they call him for that River State. I think we were told that these local governments are supposed to be an autonomous government of their own because they are the government at the grassroots. But you find out that the governors override some of these local government without allowing them to be able to work. I think the governors are not to override them. The governors are to work as supervisors for this local government. When they are given allocation, the governors are there to monitor and make sure that whatever that allocation is given for is carried out. I wonder the backwardness of the black man all over some black nations, especially in this West Coast. It is glaring. The backwardness is glaring. But we are looking forward to the present government. We cannot say they have done it well or they have not done it well. We are not in their mind until the conclusion of their tenure. We will be able to say, okay, this is what this government has actually done and this is what they have not been able to do. Let's look forward to them and see what they will come up with. As it be, Tinubu receives Senegalese president seek collaboration against terrorism, human trafficking. That human trafficking has become another business that is, taking the life of people and making other people millionaires. If you don't know that there is something that is called human trafficking, know it today. It exists. So that whatever you are doing, you will be careful of what you are doing or careful of what you are getting into, where you are going, and who you are following. As they say cybercrime, police lack power to arrest Nigerians over cyber stalking. Falana, they talk this one or say police lack the power to arrest Nigerians over cyber stalking. It is good to know the law. That's why somebody should not say that education is a scam. It is not a scam. It will quite somehow widen your educational horizon. But it is called university and is a universal place where you get everything you want. It does not only involve your academics, but involves the activities that follows up and try and be part of everything. Meanwhile, let's still go. There are other informations you need to know. As e dey be, task force don impound 220 motorcycles, demolish Lagos shanties. This one is coming from Punch newspaper. About 220 motorcycles have been impounded and shanties has been demolished. This one is happening in Lagos. I think since the inception of this particular government in Lagos State, there has been a lot of demolitions from day one. Demolition, 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 demolition. My people, make una take am easy, because you can't just be demolishing where people, if you are actually setting up a good infrastructural development there from the government, maybe you are demolishing the building that the people have there to set up a new one, so that the government is setting up a building where citizens can just pay in and pack in, or even where they can pay small, small, and at the end of the day, the building becomes theirs. But here in Africa, it's very difficult because of the greediness of the African man. They will rip you, my brother. The Jerusalem Post, Egypt Israel relations in a deep valley, but not for the first time. They say Egypt Israel relation is in a deep valley. Of course, you know that the battle that is going on in Gaza, and not in Gaza, Hamas and Israel and the rest of them, some people are crossing, relocating to Egypt to seek asylum. But Egypt, somehow, everybody wants their development and don't want other people to encroach in what is happening in their country. You know, seeing a lot of people trooping into there, they felt that that is something they don't want. From Punch newspaper, erosion, Anambra community denies claims of sand mining activities. Anambra community has denied claims of sand mining activities that causes erosion in that Anambra state area. But sand mining is not a bad one because there is a place that is suitable for that particular kind of thing. But meanwhile, I grew up to see places of where they call like a borrow pit, you know, where you go and get your sand, and the place is somehow good and not that really bad. I think some Anambra State people that practice this stuff are people that live in hilltop areas. Meanwhile, una don see as they happen for today's matter. Let's go down to the matter where we go carry mouth put. Let's go down to what is happening now in Anambra State, where 6 directors, 22 workers fired as Anambra State government orders 2 to refund 4 years illegal salaries. 6 directors and 22 other staff members of the Anambra State Local Government Service Commission have been sacked for possession of fake certificates with which they gain employment into the commission. In the same vein, 2 former staff members, one of whom was found to be working with the state-owned Nwaforizu College of Education at Nsugbe, and another with Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, who were said to be collecting salaries for 4 years, have been directed to refund the illegal salaries they received to the commission. Chairman of the commission, Mr. Vincent Ezaka, disclosed the scandal to newsmen at the commission's office in Awka on Thursday. Ezaka said that the said developments were discovered in the ongoing verification and staff biometrics identification exercise being conducted by a former committee headed by a retired permanent secretary, Dr. Mrs. Ndidi Onibo. He added that the exercise is part of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's led administration's agenda deliberately initiated to sanitize the local government workforce. Ezaka further explained that between January and April 2024, a total of 222 ghost workers have been discovered and weeded out of the Local Government Service Commission. He added that the 2 ex-staff of the commission who collected salaries from the coffers of the commission for 4 years, while at the same time work as staff members of Nsugbe College of Education and the other as an accounting officer with UNIZIG, Awka. Those names he declined to be disclosed to new men who will be prosecuted accordingly on the order of the state government. Una don see as they shele. If they send you to school, try and go and finish. Don't go there and hang. At the end of the day, you go buy a certificate. When you buy them, now it go become wahala for you. These people will be refunding 4 years salary that have been paid for them. You could imagine that. Let's calculate it, you and I. Bring your calculator close. Let's do that mathematics. They say the minimum wage of Nigeria salary is 35,000. Let's say this person is being paid 30,000 after the government minus some tax and the rest of them, and you said 30,000 times 12. Times 12. Are you with your calculator? Times 12 equal to 360,000 times 4. You are having 1,440,000 naira that these people have to refund back. And if they are earning, let's say 60,000, there are people depending on your level who are earning 60,000. Now what you will do is to times this particular 1 by 2, and you will be getting 2.880 million naira that these people will have to pay back to the government of Anambra State. Meanwhile, now here I go to wind down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.